Hello everybody, back here again for a vlog a day, and today is Saturday the 5th, and today was a beautiful day weather-wise. We had a little bit of rain here and there, nothing real major, and then we got a crazy windstorm popped up overnight, but overall it wasn't too bad. So got this morning, got a few things taken care of, nothing really major going on, just some simple general life stuff that happens, and taking care of the dogs. So I got to do a little yard sailing, went running around a little bit, hung out, just wouldn't have a lot planned for this morning. So we had a party we're going to this afternoon, so we basically chilled out, ended up coming home. My plan was to try and take a nap from like noon to 2. I knew we wouldn't be asleep very long of it, but we did get laid down on the couch, turned on some Netflix. I'm not sure, we put like a dumb movie or something on that we wouldn't really pay attention to, and I know both of us did get some sleep, which was going to be very helpful for the evening because it was going to be a late night in the whole process. But got up, didn't get a lot of sleep, did get some, that's what matters. So got up, got my run in, got my shower done, got dressed. Karen got her shower, got ready to go. We basically headed out. We ended up running up to Port Orange to pick up a BDM friend of ours that was needing a ride over to the party over in Orlando. Ended up down on Wall Street. Basically, it was a Tom and Dan 10-year anniversary party. Showed up there, had ourselves a good time. Got there early, not super early, but we were concerned about the bags running out. They had like some swag bags they were handing out to people and stuff and whatnot, BDM's the event. And then we had 500 of them, and we had no idea how many people were showing up. But the thing is, a lot of people do show up. The party has probably a couple thousand people there, but not all of them are BDMs. And the BDMs plus one, you only get one bag. So there's a handful of different reasons why it might not be that big a deal. And they had some, they didn't run out. From what I understand, they didn't run out. At least by like 8 o'clock, they still had some. So that is what they have there. But we did get to check out the party. We got there in time. We picked up Mike, basically ran him over to the party, hung out, had a good time. His wife showed up later, picked him up. They went back. I guess they had a hotel, and we're going to Uber back to the party. They finally showed back up. The party went off without a hitch. We got there. It was probably a little early than we needed to, but it's that weird time. They're like, oh, we're going to start letting everybody in line, start getting bags in like 10 minutes. I'm like, okay, because I brought a cigar with the plan to have a cigar before it was time to actually line up and get bags, but ended up, I was like, well, if we're going to bags in 10 minutes, I'm not going to light up a cigar here in line because it's just rude. But if you're all kind of standing in a big line, running all the way down Wall Street and back around to their block, that I didn't want to stand in line smoking. But instead, we ended up just meeting up a bunch of people, handful of people hard at us that I had not met yet. They were excited to meet us. Finally get to actually talk on Facebook and stuff, so I got to meet a bunch of people that way. Ended up just kind of hanging out. Finally got our bags, went and chilled out a little bit, grabbed ourselves a bar stool out in front of Shines, and ended up having myself a cigar finally, so we had to wait for the party to start. Angel was throwing tunes out the bar, had a great time with it. Met many great people, started watching people start getting their drink on, and watched the people lose their damn soul. Mike's wife finally got there. He went back to the hotel with her to get the Uber and stuff. They finally did show back up later. It all worked out. We had a great time. We ended up having the outside at the on stage. Tom and Dan were up there. They brought a bunch of people from the past shows up onto stage. A magician. They had Seth up there. They had Kramer up there. A lot of cool stuff. So absolutely had so much fun as everybody just partied. Everybody had a great time. There was no fighting going on. There was no squabbling. Few people between boyfriend, girlfriends, husband, wives, were kind of squabbling back and forth of why are you looking at her kind of crap. But other than that, it was all pretty much just chill out, everybody having a great time. Ended up hanging out with Coco. We met at the beach party. Ended up meeting one of the people's boyfriends, which he was not at the beach party. Invited them over. I guess he's got family over here on our side of the state, and told them to come over sometime and go out kayaking, go to the beach, all that kind of fun stuff. So we'll see if that ever manifests into anything or not. But we were there. Karen ended up with like 8 free White Claw tickets between everything going on with other people that didn't want them and stuff, or 2 in the swag bags and whatnot and this and that. So we ended up with other people's swag bag coupons in the process. Worked out really, really well for us. She got a little bit on the drunk side. It was kind of fun to the point that she actually had spilt one of hers early on, so she probably lost, I don't know, a good quarter to half a White Claw there on the early on. I'm not even sure really how that happened, but it is what it is. And then she ended up dumping out probably 3/4 to a White Claw at the end, so she probably had about 7 White Claws, and she was fun drunk. She was, you know, more talkative, a lot more interactive with people and stuff, and a lot less self-conscious, which worked out well. Headed out, finally headed home in the car. We made it to almost to Lee Road. Like by the time I looked over, she was asleep, and I looked up, and the next exit was Lee Road exit. So she was unconscious quickly in the car. She falls asleep in the car anyway, very easily, and then add alcohol to her, and she is out quick as shit. So went ahead, drove home in the crazy rain. It rained most of the way home. I don't know if the rainstorm ended up hitting Wall Street or not. It kind of sounded like it was stayed basically north and east of there, so that worked out well for everybody at Wall Street. But it was just kind of made my drive home suck a little bit, especially driving home basically alone as she's zonked out next to me. So went ahead, got here to the house. She woke up enough to get in the house, and that was about it. She basically got undressed and went to bed. I took care of the dogs, hung out there a little bit, ended up heading out to the patio. And especially when I'm driving home late at night, I kind of have to psych myself up to make sure I'm awake. And then once I get here, I've been like, keep myself psyched up that I can't just walk in and go to sleep. It never works for me that way. So I headed out back. I was going to actually got myself a little snack. I was going to have a cigar and hopped in the hot tub. Decided not to have the cigar in the hot tub with the bubbles going and stuff. It's kind of hard to keep a cigar from getting wet, so I didn't mess with that one. Yeah, I need one of these days when I have the hot tub going, just let it soak. Use it like a soaking tub, just hot water soak, not the bubbles. And chilled out there, got out, I was going to have a cigar, and I decided to eat a snack instead. So just had myself snacks out on the back patio, chilling out, beautiful night. Got myself wore down and kind of got myself wind down from the whole drive home and the party and all that fun stuff. Chilled out, finally went to bed. And that was our day. We had a great time at the Tom and Dan event. The BDM event's worth the money for what we spend. The BDM Facebook page is worth the money I spent on the BDM page for the annual membership for BDM podcast and all that fun stuff. So anyway, that's all I got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.